The episode starts with Amrita doing the group Ravish ritual. Dildar asks Amrita to sit down and asks Virat to come and sit beside Amrita. Dildar asks Amrita's family to come here. Babida asks Dildar if she doesn't care for him one bit. Dildar says he cares for her, and Virat that's why he brought Amrita into this house. Dildar asks Virat to sit beside Amrita. Jehan also says now there is a relation in between them and talk about it. Dildar makes Virat sit beside Amrita. Bhavani says to Dildar that he would like to do a few rituals in Marathi style. Dildar agrees. Bhavani applies vermilion to Virat on his forehead, and it falls on his nose. Dildar seeing this says to Bhavani that she will love a Virat very much. Babida says it would happen, as Bhavani got a rich son-in-law. Bhavani gives garlands to Amrita. Dildar makes Virat swear on him, and asks him to do this ritual. Virat and Amrita put garlands around each other's necks. Bhavani later offers a silver coin to Virat as gift. Babida sees the coin, and says this is a fake coin and talks about it. Dildar later gifts an expensive necklace and sari to Amrita. Amrita seeing the necklace tries to say no. Dildar says to Amrita that she can't say no as this is his blessing. Dildar asks Virat to wear this pearl necklace to Amrita. Virat is about to put the pearl necklace around Amrita's neck, but he gets a call and leaves the necklace. The pearls fall on the ground. Dildar asks Virat what is he doing. Virat says he had to attend this call as it was from the engineer about the Goa project. Virat leaves from there. Amrita picks up all the pearls that have fallen on the floor. Babida talked to Amrita. Nimrit also calls Amrita a gold digger. Amrita says she is picking them up because there is blessing of Dildar in every petal and talk about it. Virat in his room thinks Amrita shouldn't get any respect that she is getting right now. Instead, she should be humiliated. Virat vows to torture Amrita. Bhavani worries about Amrita. Jehan asks Bhavani not to worry and reminds how Dildar was supporting Amrita. Bhavani prays for Amrita. Amrita comes into Virat's room, and she accidentally hits the door on Virat's face. Virat asks Amrita if she is trying to kill him by doing this. Amrita says she would have pushed him in front of a bulldozer, and Amrita tends to Virat. Virat thinks Amrita is just putting up an act as if she cares for him. Jehan says to Amrita that she put her luggage outside the door and asks Amrita to take it. Amrita agrees. Amrita takes her luggage and goes into the washroom to put her brush and other things. Virat asks Amrita what is she doing here. Amrita reminds Virat that he is the one who wanted her to stay here. Virat scolds Amrita and says to Amrita that she will not stay here and says this is his personal space. Amrita tricks Virat and locks Virat in the washroom. Amrita asks Virat to stay in the washroom for tonight as he locked her yesterday. Babida witnesses Amrita has put her clothes in Virat's cupboard. Dildar calls Babida. Dildar sees Babida and takes her to their room. Babida looks at Virat and Amrita's photo. Babida recalls how Virat has gone against her for Amrita. Babida thinks she has to throw Amrita out of this house before Virat realizes he has feelings for Amrita. The next day, Amrita comes to the washroom. Amrita sees Virat sleeping and comes to him. Virat wakes up and asks Amrita if she is trying to take advantage of him. Amrita asks Virat to leave the washroom and says she has to freshen up. Virat doesn't agree. Amrita tries to pull Virat away. Virat pulls Amrita towards her. Amrita comments on Virat and leaves from there. Amrita makes halwa for her first kitchen ritual. Dildar seeing that praises Amrita. Dildar later goes to do walking on the terrace. Babida asks Kavita if the lift is not working. Kavita says yes. Babida decides to execute their plan. Kavita hides in a corner. Babida calls for help. Amrita comes and asks Babida what does she want. Babida asks Amrita to take her to the lift. Amrita agrees and takes her there. Babida asks Amrita to leave her here and says Abhuraj is going to come to help her. Amrita agrees and leaves from there. Babida thinks this is going to be the last day that Amrita will be in this house. Amrita and Ahuja family eat halwa made by Amrita, but they don't know it is made by Amrita and praise it. When the servant tells that Amrita made the halwa, all the family members put it aside. Dildar gives shagun to Amrita. Kavita says to Virat that they can't find Babida anywhere in the house. The servant says he last saw Babida with Amrita, as Amrita is taking Babida somewhere. Bhavani calls Amrita and asks Amrita why hasn't she come till now. Amrita says Babida is missing, and she was last seen with her. Virat comes to Amrita and asks Amrita where is Babida. Amrita says she doesn't know. Kavita asks Virat to come with her saying, Babida is stuck in the lift. Virat asks Kavita, how could Babida be in the lift? Kavita asks Virat to ask Babida.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and come back for more updates from your favorite Z Word series.